Welcome to the world's most underrated countries, where epic landscapes, mind-blowing history, and hidden gems await the adventurous few who dare to step off the beaten path. Get ready to uncover 10 incredible, under-the-radar destinations that deserve a top spot on your travel bucket list. And stick around, because there's a surprise bonus destination at the end. A place so unique, it'll make you question everything you thought you knew about travel. So hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notifications to keep discovering the world's best-kept secrets with us. 10. Albania. Nestled in southeastern Europe, Albania is like the Mediterranean's best-kept secret, with sparkling beaches that rival Croatia's and mountains that could go head-to-head with Switzerland's. Albania is a surprising mix of natural beauty and history. You get ancient ruins, Ottoman-era towns, and a coastline where you'll see more local goats than tourists. Imagine the crystal-clear waters of the Albanian Riviera, the cobblestone streets of Gjirokastër, and castles that look like they've been taken straight from a medieval movie set. And let's not forget about the food. Albania's cuisine is a blend of Greek, Turkish, and Italian flavors, and everything tastes better because you'll pay a fraction of what it costs elsewhere in Europe. Talk about an underdog with style. Plus, for the adventurous travelers, there's the Logara Pass, a mountain road with heart-stopping views that's basically Europe's answer to the Pacific Coast Highway. And while driving there might take nerves of steel, once you get to the other side, you'll find pristine beaches waiting for you. Albania has a wild side that most people don't expect. Pack your beach towel, your hiking boots, and get ready to be amazed. 9. Bhutan. Bhutan may be small, but it's one of the few places that measures its success not by GDP, but by GNH, or gross national happiness. Yes, happiness. Tucked away in the Himalayas, Bhutan is a kingdom where tradition and nature are deeply respected, and where mountain views come standard. The famous Tiger's Nest Monastery clings to a cliff like it's defying gravity, and the country's capital, Thimphu, is the only capital in the world without a traffic light. If peace, quiet, and breathtaking scenery are your things, Bhutan is your happy place. Just make sure to bring a slightly fuller wallet. Bhutan has a high daily visitor fee. But hey, maybe that's part of their happiness formula. Here, you can hike to ancient monasteries, witness centuries-old festivals, and experience a culture that's fiercely protective of its heritage. And while the country's cautious tourism policy means fewer people on the trails, it also means you get to enjoy the pristine beauty of the Himalayas without the crowds. So, if you're looking for a place where you can genuinely disconnect, Bhutan might just be your Shangri-La. 8. Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan is a Silk Road country that feels like stepping into an ancient fairy tale. This Central Asian gem has cities with names that sound like they're straight out of 1001 Nights: Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva. The Islamic architecture here is jaw-dropping, with intricately tiled mosques and madrasas that glitter under the sun. And the best part? It's super affordable. A trip here will have you feeling like a king or queen without breaking the bank. Uzbekistan is truly one of those hidden gems that leave you wondering why it's not overrun with tourists. 7. Namibia. Namibia is where the desert meets the sea, and the landscape seems straight out of a sci-fi movie. Picture endless sand dunes that crash into the Atlantic Ocean, giving you a surreal beach meets desert vibe you won't find anywhere else. You've got Etosha National Park, where you can see wildlife roaming across the salt pans, and the towering dunes of Sossusvlei, which are basically giant sandcastles waiting for you to climb. The Skeleton Coast is also famous for being both eerie and beautiful, with shipwrecks half buried in the sand. Namibia may be Africa's driest country, but it's definitely not dry on the adventure scale. So, if you've ever wanted to feel like you're on a different planet, Namibia's got your back. Namibia also has some of the clearest night skies you'll ever see, making it an absolute paradise for stargazers. With minimal light pollution, you'll be able to see the Milky Way stretching across the sky. Plus, the Namib Desert is home to the world's oldest desert ecosystem, so every grain of sand you see has been there longer than, well, anything you can imagine. 6. Georgia. Georgia, the country, not the state, is where Europe meets Asia, creating a blend of cultures, landscapes, and wine, yes, wine, that will win over any traveler. Georgians have been making wine for 8,000 years, so they know a thing or two about it. In fact, some locals say wine was born here, which they will happily tell you over a generous glass of their local saperavi. In addition to wine, Georgia offers stunning mountain ranges, medieval fortresses, and charming old towns like Tbilisi, where traditional sulfur baths and modern cafes coexist in perfect harmony. Georgia is like Europe's hidden playground, where everything is cheaper, tastier, and with a lot fewer tourists. The mountains of the Caucasus offer everything from skiing to hiking to medieval fortresses and ancient churches tucked into remote valleys. And the food? Imagine a mix of flavors from Eastern Europe and the Middle East, with dishes like khachapuri, a bread filled with gooey cheese and egg. So, if wine and cheese bread sound like a good time, Georgia is your dream destination. 5. Slovakia. Poor Slovakia, forever overshadowed by its famous neighbor, the Czech Republic. But Slovakia's got its own magic dramatic mountain landscapes, medieval towns, and a castle-to-resident ratio that's off the charts. In fact, Slovakia has more castles per capita than almost anywhere in the world, and you're welcome to wander through many of them. The High Tatras mountain range is perfect for hiking and skiing, and the charming town of Banska Štiavnica looks like a fairy tale come to life. And yes, Bratislava has more to offer than a cameo in Eurotrip. It's a small, vibrant capital with great bars, food, and a river view. Don't miss Slovakian dishes like brinzové halušky, potato dumplings with sheep cheese and bacon. It's carb-loaded comfort food at its finest. Plus, Slovakia's relaxed pace and friendly locals make it an ideal spot for those who prefer to enjoy life a bit slower. So, if you're looking for an alternative European destination, Slovakia should be on your radar. 4. Armenia. This ancient country is a treasure trove of history, nature, and, surprisingly, brandy. Armenia is often overlooked by travelers, yet it offers breathtaking mountain scenery, ancient monasteries, and one of the oldest wine-producing regions in the world. Yerevan, the capital, is known as the Pink City due to the color of its stone buildings. From the view of Mount Ararat in the background to the centuries-old monasteries dotting the countryside, Armenia will have you wondering why this isn't on more people's travel lists. And Armenian brandy? Winston Churchill swore by it, so if it's good enough for him, don't miss the Temple of Garni, a Greek-inspired pagan temple surrounded by jaw-dropping mountain views, or the mysterious cave cities of Vajec Zor. Armenia is full of surprises at every turn, offering unique experiences that you won't find anywhere else. We're down to the top 3, but don't forget to stick around for a bonus destination that will blow your travel-loving mind. It's an island with its own twist on paradise, and you won't want to miss it. 3. Laos. Laos is a laid-back paradise that often gets overshadowed by its neighbors, Thailand and Vietnam. But with its stunning waterfalls, mystical caves, and charming riverside towns, Laos deserves a spotlight of its own. If you're after tranquility, the Buddhist temples and Mekong River views in Luang Prabang will make you feel like you're in a dream. Plus, Laos has something called the Plain of Jars, a landscape scattered with thousands of mysterious stone jars dating back thousands of years. What are they for? Well, no one really knows, so feel free to come up with your own theory. Head to the 4,000 Islands, where time slows down to the point that even the fish look like they're on vacation. Laos offers a different kind of paradise. No flashy resorts, just authentic experiences and natural beauty. It's the perfect place for an escape from the modern world. Oman is where the Arabian Desert meets the sea, and it's a country that remains largely undiscovered by mass tourism. From the breathtaking Wahiba Sands desert to the crystal-clear wadis, those natural pools, and cliffside villages, Oman is a Middle Eastern gem. In Muscat, the Sultan Qaboos Grand Mosque is both impressive and open to non-Muslim visitors, and the local souks are a feast for the senses. Oman also boasts some incredible road trips, like the journey to Jebel Shams, known as the Grand Canyon of Arabia. Here, you can camp out under the stars in the desert and wake up to views that'll make you think you're on another planet. Whether you're swimming in a wadi, exploring ancient forts, or sipping Arabic coffee with locals, Oman has a serene beauty that you can't find anywhere else. It's an adventure waiting to happen. Sandwiched between Brazil and Argentina, Uruguay often gets overlooked, but it has everything from chic beach towns to world-class wineries. Head to Punta del Este, South America's answer to the French Riviera, or visit Montevideo, where you'll find a vibe that's as laid back as its people. Uruguay's low-key vibe is complemented by its outdoor barbecue tradition, or asado. Seriously, you'll never look at a grill the same way again. And while everyone else is in a tango showdown over in Buenos Aires, you could be soaking up some sun on a nearly empty beach or exploring the cobblestone streets of Colonia del Sacramento, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's as charming as it gets. Not only is Uruguay incredibly scenic, but it's also one of South America's safest countries, with a strong culture of respect and hospitality. You'll find public yerba mate drinking sessions, hidden art galleries, and colorful street markets, plus an openness that makes you feel right at home. Uruguay is the place to savor the good life without the pretentious vibe, and without emptying your bank account. Now, as promised, our bonus destination is Cape Verde. This island nation off the coast of West Africa is a mix of stunning beaches, volcanic landscapes, and a lively music scene. Cape Verde offers a taste of Africa with a twist of European charm and plenty of outdoor adventures, from hiking the volcanic peaks on Fogo Island to kite surfing on Sal Island. With its laid-back lifestyle and diverse cultural influences, Cape Verde is the ultimate destination for beach lovers and adventure seekers alike. This hidden gem deserves to be on every adventurer's radar. Thanks for joining us on this countdown of the world's most underrated countries. Let us know in the comments if any of these destinations surprised you or if you have any hidden gems to share. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more travel inspiration. Safe travels, and we'll see you in the next adventure.